Hello again. I've got a message for members of Britain's Energy Coast Business Cluster, and it's about our awards, which, as many of you know already, are going to be held in May of this year. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the categories that we've got on offer, and also I'm going to tell you a little bit about the workshop that we've got coming up next week. So I'm going to start with reading through the categories that we have, because they're slightly different to what we've had before. We're always looking to innovate and change and update. So the categories start as follows. First of all, we've got an innovation and creativity category, which we'll be looking at specific innovations that a business has achieved over the last couple of years, the culture and behaviours around that. Next, we've got an award which we have every time on collaboration. Now, collaboration is particularly important as well. We're looking for involved parties who are both members and measuring the benefits of working together, the way that they've created a sustainable culture of collaboration, and the tangible benefits that that brings to working together for the benefit of the client company. We have two categories under sustainability. First one is social value. And I think all of you know that social value has uplifted itself in terms of importance in the last year or two. It's something that's on everyone's lips. It's part of each cultural part of a business now. So social value is an award, and we want to recognise the best in examples of what has been delivered over that period, both in a quantitative and a qualitative way. The social value is being incorporated from day one in terms of the way that you operate a contract. The second part of sustainability, separate award, is the environmental side of sustainability, the changes that you've made to processing and delivery over a period of time, how those changes have been embedded into the business themselves, and how it's being measured and monitored. We also have a Shadow Board Award, which has been judged separately and will be announced at the event itself. Growing business. Growth during pandemic times, of course, has been difficult, but some people have managed to achieve this particularly well. So we're looking at how you planned to grow, how it happened, and maybe some of the hurdles that you saw on the way and how you dealt with those. What you're planning to do in terms of investment for the future, development, jobs, exports, new markets, things like that, and how the growth is affecting your supply chain and partners that you might be engaging with in your business. The next award is developing the next generation. That is what it says, what it does on the tin, as it were. It's looking at young professionals in relation to the size of your company, the quality of trainee apprenticeship or graduate schemes that you might have, the engagement with the young person, and the level of community engagement. That's not doesn't mean necessarily that this is just for large companies. You can actually have small companies that are doing a lot of work around this as well, helping to develop that very important next generation, which is exemplified by, of course, our shadow board members, who are mostly under the age of 30, and they're going to be the leaders, and already are, for now and the future. The next category is Micro Business of the Year. This is for obviously very smaller businesses, where we're looking for you to describe your biggest achievements since January 2019, and what is the vision for future success as you try and grow over a sustained period. Then the Business of the Year, sponsored by Sellerfield, our main sponsors for the awards themselves. This is where you would obviously describe over that period of time, say 3 big achievements that you've gone through during that time, and what is your vision for future success. That's always very well entered category, and it'll be difficult for the judges to look at how we give that nomination for Business of the Year. We also have a Rising Star of the Year, which is obviously to an individual who is making significant progress and is at the early stages of the career and looking to progress in the future. We have a category that's sponsored again by Solomon's on startup businesses where there's a cash prize associated with the winner of this particular category. It was great judging that last time round. Some very new entrepreneurial companies coming forward, and that's always a very exciting award to win as well. So there's plenty of categories there. I would encourage all of you and any of you to look at the website for all the details that will show how you can actually enter. To facilitate that, we're going to hold a website on Tuesday, the 25th of January at Energies. Details for that and timings, which is between 10 and 12 in the morning, are again on the website. I would encourage those of you who might be trying to win an award, enter for the first time, might want to come along to that workshop, and you might want to bring a colleague. Might be somebody who's fairly new to the business as well, because a lot of what we're going to say is relevant to bid writing as well in some ways, because it looks similar in terms of how the entry criteria are assessed. So that's all I've got to say at the moment. Very exciting time for us, obviously, with the build up to the awards. I do encourage you to look at entering different categories as well. Remember, it is for Britain's Energy Coast Business Cluster members only. And so I want to say, again, thank you very much indeed to the sponsors. Without them, obviously, we wouldn't have an awards ceremony. And it's great to have all these categories covered now. And the second thing is to say, good luck.